Hey everybody, this is a reproduction of a Colt 1851 Navy, which means it's in 36 cal. So you had the Dragoons in like the 1840s. 51 Colt brought this out as a Navy revolver, and the Dragoons kind of served the role as the Army revolver until the 1860 came out, which was again a 44. Anyway, this one, I mean, it's beautifully beautiful case hardening on the hammer and on the frame, and on the loading lever. Just absolutely stunning. It's got a brass trigger guard and back strap, with some beautiful engraving of ships at war on the cylinder. This one is made by a company, and it's on the bottom end there, under the loading lever, and it is ASM, and that's Army San Marco. Now, a side story to that is made in Italy. Side story to that is in the early 70s through to the early 80s, Colt decided to reintroduce all the black powder revolvers. They called them the second generation, and they had the metalwork was cast in Italy, and then the guns were finished in the US and sold as Colts. And Army San Marco, they did those castings for Colt, and this particular one still has address Sam L. Colt, New York City. And what that was is that the second generations had that on. And when Colt stopped this, I think in '82, they stopped that project. Army San Marco still had a bunch of barrels and stuff left, and then they started producing the revolvers and bringing them into the US with those Colt markings on. Anyway, they eventually had to stop because Colt sued them, and so that all came to an end. So just an interesting side note on that engraving on the revolver. Anyway, it's just a beautiful piece. I mean, everything is the fences are beautifully case hardened, even the triggers case hardened. Really nice. Just out of interest, for those of you who followed Bill Hickok, even well into the cartridge era, Bill Hickok still carried two of these as his as his sidearms. I think his were nickel plated with ivory grips, but they were cap and ball 1851 revolvers. Anyway, guys, just out of interest, stay safe. We talk again.